I'm recording one video for each day in July. This is the second video. As with the first, I continue to have no plan. So, as like the first, I'm just going to read you some things that I like. And today that's going to be two short poems. The first one is called High Flight by John Gillespie Magee Jr. He was a pilot in World War I. And the poem High Flight was written shortly after he had achieved 33,000 feet in altitude on a test training. And this poem is how he felt when he was in the aircraft that high with maneuverability in a way that most humans still hadn't yet experienced. So, first, High Flight by John Gillespie Magee Jr. Oh, I have slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds, and done 100 other things you have not dreamed of, wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the wind-swept heights with easy grace, where never lark or even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God. I think that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever read. I love that poem because that is still generally how I feel every time I'm on a plane and it takes off. Not exactly like that. I'm not a pilot in World War II, but the miracle of human flight will never get old. And I think that poem really captures the essence of it. Okay, the second poem I bet a lot of people have heard of if they haven't heard of the first one. It's called If, just the word If by Rudyard Kipling. And it was written in 1895 but wasn't published until 1910. This one is a little bit longer, but not much than High Flight. So, If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build 'em up with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.